this is activity 4.4.1, human trafficking. And in this unit, we've been talking about globalization, the global economy, and also some of the downfalls, the pitfalls of globalization, and that is human trafficking. So the previous lesson, 4.4, if you haven't reviewed it, make sure that before you do this assignment, you read, of course, the entire lesson, entire unit, and definitely make sure that you are reading lesson 4.4, the human trafficking in the global economy. Once you've done that, you're going to be doing activity 4.4.1, and this is a little tricky. Some students have a hard time trying to figure out how to do this activity because it involves using a map. And so that's what I'm here to show you, is how to use the map. So the activity instructions for human trafficking talks about the Human Trafficking Center, and that is a nonprofit organization whose goal is to raise public awareness about human trafficking through the publication of research and data. So for this assignment, you're going to be exploring their human trafficking flow map. The instructions tell you here what you need to do when you are on the map. So the first thing you need to do is you need to click here, and this map will open in a different browser window. What I'm going to suggest is, of course, reading the instructions once. It says this map shows you details about where human trafficking occurs. Once you're on the website, so once you are here, you will need to explore the following. Select the United States. Click on all trafficking. Click to the United States. So you're looking at human trafficking that comes to the United States, and then you're going to also click on from the United States. So you're going to say what nations human trafficking comes from and where it goes to. And you're going to do this 3 separate times, one for the United States and then 2 more times for separate different nations. The instructions say here to select a second country of your choice, conduct the same research, and then a third country. I think the easiest thing to do is just to click on the Start button. And you're going to have the map up anyway, right? So I'm going to actually open up a different window here. But I'm going to make sure that you can see the instructions. But yeah, definitely the easiest thing here is to open up the trafficking flow map and click on Start. So if you look, it says click on all trafficking. So we are going to make sure to click on all trafficking, and we're going to start with the United States because that's what the instructions say. For number 1, you're going to see where human trafficking goes to and comes from for the United States. We click the United States, we click on all trafficking, and if you look, it says click to the United States. So you'll see the set of green lines. So when it's coming to a nation from other nations, it's going to be in this color green. So you can see that we have, if you click on the bottom of your green line, it's going to tell you the name of the country. So make sure that you do that. So to the United States, it comes from Brazil, Mexico City, Peru. You can click on any of these and it'll show you what nations. Australia, Hungary. Okay, so you know where where it comes from, when it goes to the United States. So what you're going to do is you're going to, I have this already set up, but click on Start button and you're going to pop up on this screen here. So it says United States. What nation does human trafficking go to and what nation does it come from? So we know it comes from Brazil. We looked at that earlier. So make sure you list at least 3 in total, so you know it comes from Brazil, and then list 2 more nations. Now you need to find out where it goes to. So from the United States. So remember, it's going to other nations, so it's from the United States. And it looks like there are 2 nations that it goes to. So from the United States, it goes to the Bahamas and it goes to South Africa. There are 2 total, so you don't have to put down the 3 that I had said earlier. It's just that if you see a lot of nations, you can do that. You can just pick any 3. All right, so I wrote down it goes to the Bahamas. and South Africa. And it comes from Brazil and then, again, 2 other nations. Now, if you scroll down to your second country that you choose, it has to be something different than the United States. So I chose Brazil. So let's go back to the human trafficking flow map, and let's go to Brazil. And we are looking for where it goes, or we're looking, let's see, Brazil, all trafficking. Make sure you're on all trafficking. And from Brazil, it goes to all these different nations. So it leaves Brazil, it goes to the United States, it goes to South Africa, it goes to Japan, and we have our 3 right there. Go back over here to our assignment. So I'm going to put Japan and then list 2 more. Okay, where does it come from? So let's go make up here, make sure we're on Brazil. We have all trafficking. Where does it come from? So again, it's not coming from Brazil, right? It's going to Brazil. It's the wording's a little tricky, so make sure if it's coming from the outside, it's going to Brazil. All right, and then we have these green lines here that show that to Brazil, it's coming from all different parts of the world. So we have here China is one of those. Bangladesh is another one. So comes from China, and you're going to list 2 more. Okay, next is now it's your last and final country, your 3rd country that you choose. So I chose South Africa, and I'm going to go ahead and let you do this. But again, remember the country it goes, what countries do they go to? So it's from South Africa, goes to another country, and then where does it come from into South Africa? So just to show you up here again, you can just type in South, and it will pop up, and you can go ahead and take a look to see where it comes from and where it goes to. All right, if you have any questions, please contact me if I'm your teacher. I'm Mrs. Gonzalez, or you can contact your Current World Issues teacher if it's a different instructor. Contact them if you still need more help with this assignment. Reach out to them. You can reach out through the chat messaging in your class, email. You can even call or text your teacher. And once you are done, you're just going to click on the submit button, submit it when all your answers are ready to go and you've edited it, and you are done with this assignment. Good luck. I know you'll do well. Bye-bye.